Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stats lesson. This lesson is on p-values and actually using them to make decisions. Usually when you speak about p-value and decisions, what you're really talking about is exactly what kind of a level do you want on your p-value before you choose to reject the null hypothesis. Some common p-values that I've seen 0.001 in rare cases, 0.01, seen that a few more times, 0.05, and even maybe as much as 10% or 0.10. Notice that I've got several listed, and really these are just some numbers that people have arbitrarily chosen. However, when you're talking about p-values, what really should matter is how important is the decision. Does it really matter if what you're talking about is true or is not? Or do you care a whole lot? For example, let's say we're talking about airline satisfaction data. Does it really matter if your trip wasn't the greatest in the world? Not really. But let's say someone claims that the satisfaction rating is really lower than even 85%. I don't think you care that much, though I wouldn't suggest taking a flight with 85% satisfaction rating. Just my opinion. If, however, you're choosing an airline based on its safety data, something a little more important is going on. Let's say that someone claims that less than 95% of their flights are without incident. What kind of p-value are you really wanting here that's going to say, oh yeah, it's a little safer than they actually thought? Notice the importance of the decision kind of matters to you. Funny thing, despite all these considerations that ought to be done, almost every statistical paper follows the 0.05 level. 0.05 has kind of become the standard, and if you ever read a paper, you're probably going to run across 0.05. That's just a value that they've chosen. Doesn't mean necessarily that it's that important to reject the null hypothesis, but that's normally where it is. So what you really want to do is see what their p-value is. But in general, if the p-value is above 0.05, you fail to reject that null hypothesis. And if the value happens to be below 0.05, you reject the null hypothesis and you go on looking at other things. Hope you enjoyed this short lesson. Have a great day, and we'll catch you at the next stats lesson.